Hi, hello, and welcome everyone. It is a fantastic evening here in my household, my apartment, and we finally have some brand new Star Rail content to enjoy ourselves with over the next few days. 3.8 is here. The Dahlia is here, or Constance, depending on how you call her. I prefer to call her Constance. And the story is here, and we're going to have a good time with it. Hope everyone has gotten lucky so far with their summons. I'm a bit late to the party because I took a fat nap. That nap hit like fucking crack, dude. Holy shit. I didn't sleep well last night. Don't know why. Actually, I do know why. My bed frame has been very wobbly recently, and I finally fixed it today. Just screwing all the screws back in tightly. Brought a friend to help, and put everything back together, and things are really nice. Suki, hey, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing fantastically. Sup, I missed yesterday because I was playing ZZZ Story. It's awesome. Now, I'm excited to get back into ZZZ, Suki, particularly because I have kept playing since you guys last saw me on the game, and I have some updates to show you guys, some changes to my account, if you will, with certain characters potentially. So that'll be fun when we go back to it. We're gonna go back to it as soon as we can, as soon as 3.8 wraps up and we are back from the holidays. Diving right back in. Just got back on Monday. Ooh, where'd you go? Did you have a trip or something of some kind, or something work related? I don't know. But we're gonna be summoning here, Suki, to the Dahlia. ZZZ, gotcha. Um, I think we'll probably go back to Zenless probably like January 2nd or 3rd if I had to put a number to it. It's going to be difficult because obviously the holidays, Christmas, and well, if you don't celebrate Christmas, you might celebrate something else. But yeah. Anyway, it is going to be summoning today, so we're going to be getting Dahlia for sure. After we get her, depending on how lucky we get, we might go for the light cone, and that's it. We're not going to be getting any Eidolons, nothing of that sort. Really, you shouldn't ever expect me to summon for Eidolons unless they're like really, really good, and they're for a very specific character that means a lot to me. Like Cyrene, Firefly are the only two characters that I have Eidolons on my account. That should tell you everything you need to know. So the fact that I only have Eidolons for those two characters, you guys know how much those two characters mean to me. So that's it. So that said, I am considering summoning for Fugues E1. That would be very nice. But we'll see. But I do really like Fugue, so I am tempted to summon for it. But yeah, after we do the summoning, depending on how much time we have left in the night, we might actually build her on stream. Right. Get her fully leveled up, get her relics set, and maybe we'll go for a run or two in Simulated Universe or something. I don't know. And then we'll call it for tonight. Tomorrow we will be doing the 3.8 story in full. So yeah, we'll be doing it all in a single session. We'll be going from beginning to end. It's probably not that long, right? We talked about that on the last stream when we reacted to the trailer. It'll probably be something that is much shorter than what we had in Amphorius. So Castorus and Cyrene is E2 S1 for me. Suki, same for me. Just replace Castorus with Firefly. My Firefly and Cyrene are E2 S1. You're in the middle of the 3.8 story. Very nice, Suki. I appreciate you taking the time to come over here tonight. We're not going to get Goldston, unfortunately. He is off hyper fixated on something new. He is playing Expedition 33. The Game Awards hype got to him, so he will be missing us. But I think he's still in the stream. He's still watching. I think he's still lending his view to me, so I much appreciate it to him. But yep, just you and me tonight, Suki. Maybe we might get Stevo. We might get Sage. Andreas came in yesterday. He said he might show up tonight as well. Anyone on YouTube, let me check to make sure that Wagadaba or someone else might not be. Okay, yeah, cool. So, should be a good time. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up Star Rail, and let's get started. It is long, but so not short. Oh, really? Interesting. The 3.8 story is long. Well, we're still going to do it all tomorrow, so we're going to do the whole thing. I've gotten used to it being long, so. All right, you should be hearing very familiar sound right about now. And I will switch to the overlay once we're in game. And here we go. That's interesting to hear that the story quest is actually decently long. I thought it was going to be like nothing more than like 3 or 4 hours, but hey, I mean, more Firefly content. I'll take that for damn sure. Especially because we're not going to see Firefly for a while, I think, after this. Let's go ahead and pop open those pigs. Hi, Smolrini. Hello. I'm so glad that you could still see her in Ides Elysiae after Inforius. I would be so sad if we couldn't see her anymore. Because obviously we get to see Big Cyrene because we have her. But like not being able to see small Cyrene would really suck. Anywho, let's go through and get rid of all the notifications. Get our 600 jades, so thank you very much. Definitely gonna need those. Get rid of that. Anything else? Collaboration warp details. Bit strange. New event. We'll do that eventually. Snack Dash kind of sucked. Didn't really like the Snack Dash event. So, and here we are. We've got the Dahlia. We've got Firefly. We've got their light cones. And the collaboration banner, obviously. If you want to get Saber, you can very much do so. I might get her light cone because I was thinking about this recently. Once this is gone, this is never coming back, right? And it would be kind of weird to like have Saber and not have her light cone, but have Archer and actually have his light cone. So I might get this eventually. In fact, I probably will get this eventually. It's just a matter of time. Suki, it mainly focuses on the story patches. I assume so. I didn't think it was going to be something that was going to be like revolutionary storytelling to, you know, the overall Star Rail lore. You know what I mean? New battle pass. Very nice. Another chance to get one of the new Lycones. Thank you very much. And last but not least, the Gift of Odyssey, as always. Here's the new mission. Here's the fucking tree. It's one of my favorite jokes that has come out of the live stream reaction that we did for 3.8. The fact that I thought this was a fucking tree and just ended up being fucking propagation. Dark Sam. New Divergent Universe. Well, not New Divergent Universe, but you know what I mean. Synchronicity level increase. This is awesome. I've been looking forward to this. We've got 20 more levels to get through, right? Yeah, 20 more levels. Some new missions. Currency Wars, same deal, I assume. Updated as well. And then our trials, as always. Let's grab what we can get. We'll do Gallagher and Dahlia here shortly. And a brand new Anomaly Arbitration with Sunday as the boss, which I assume means is going to be a break-focused AA. So, well, we have a good break team. Suki, propagation equal to trees. That is true, Suki. Thank you for agreeing with me. I'm just kidding. Goldson, I'm glad to see you. I'm going right back to 3.8, but did you get her? Goldson, we haven't even started yet, my friend. We're going to get her. Don't worry. If I have to spend money to get Constance, I will. But I haven't even started yet. You know how it is. I stall as long as possible. We've only been streaming for 11 minutes. Give me some time. Good luck, boy. Well, thank you very much, Goldson. Have a great time with E33. I'm excited to hear more from the game from you. Back to Firefly. Well, yes, indeed. Okay, well. So. We're here at Warp. And we've got this amount of summons. So we actually don't have Dahlia guaranteed. I've got about 16,000 Stellar Jades, 32 tickets already just sitting there. And then with the... okay, not that. Nope. Is it Resource Redemption? Yeah, right here. And then with our Starlight, we've got only 2. Not a lot of Starlight to work with because we used almost all of it with Cyrene. So not the most amount of summons, but we're going to guarantee that we get her. If I have to swipe the wallet, we're going to swipe the wallet. So that is the plan. If we get super lucky with her, we might go for the light cone because I'll be perfectly honest, I love this light cone. I always love light cones that have like a purple hue to them. Like those are some of my favorite light cones. One of my biggest regrets in all of Star Rail is not getting Black Swan's light cone. I will be getting Black Swan's light cone whenever it comes back. Or if they decide to put Black Swan in the shop, I'm going to get her light cone. That is one of my favorite light cones in the game, if not my favorite light cone in the game. So, but yeah, we might get this light cone. We'll see. I've heard she doesn't necessarily need it, but we definitely need the character. So we're going to get the character. In terms of pity, what are we sitting at? We're probably super low, right? Yep, we're sitting at 0 pity. So that's cool. We don't have anything. So this is basically all we have in addition to my credit card. And so here we go. Pure luck is what I need, Suki, indeed. That is all we can rely on. And let's be perfectly honest, relying on my luck, that's not very reliable. My luck is very bad. So, well, it'll be fun. Let me adjust webcam here ever so slightly, guys. Reposition myself slightly to the middle. That's a bit too far. Right there. I think that's better. Before we get started. All right, well, we're at 0 pity. We're going to do 10 summons up until we get to 70. Once we get to 70, we'll switch to singles. That way we can make sure that we don't go over the cap. ZZZ story, where are you currently stopped for the main story? Suki, we finished season 1, so we're off to season 2. Have not started season 2, but we're on season 2. I'm hoping that we will catch up to season 2 before season 3 starts, or season 3 like really gets going. That said, it's gonna be difficult because Trails Beyond the Horizon comes out next month. That's gonna be my priority. So Suki, I forgot the last faction. The last faction of season 1 is the stuff with Mockingbird, with Hugo and Vivian. And then obviously that transitions into Yi Xuan's introduction. Then obviously you go into Yunkui Summit. So anywho, so 0 pity. We've got a couple of summons in a dream. Here we go. First 10 pool. Give me that streamer luck. Not quite. Suki, I like the ZZZ story throughout. The ZZZ story is really nice. And I do hear that it gets slightly lower in quality in season 2, but I'm still excited. I'm still fully on board the ZZZ story. Like at this point, I'm committed to, you know, the lore and the characters, right? Like I'm committed to Phaethon, and I'm committed to all the characters that have been introduced and are going to be introduced in the story. I might not like it as much as season 1, you know, but I'm still gonna like it. I am a fan. All right, second 10 pool. That wasn't a 5-star. I don't think it was. Suki, it's still great. Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, we got 2 4-stars in the last summon. Gallagher and March. Always nice to get some Starlight. Luca, good to see you, my friend. Looks like we only get 1 4-star here, unfortunately. But hey, we'll take what we can get. All right, 30 summons in. So you're saving rerun for Vivian, Miyabi, and Yuzuka. Haven't owned her. Gotcha. I'm considering summoning for Yuzuka, Suki. I don't necessarily like her design, but obviously she would make any anomaly teams that I have in the future a lot better. And I have Miyabi and Yanagi, so it would also be nice to have that, to have Yuzuha for that team as well. 4-star light cone, not the best light cone also, so not the greatest summon here. All right, that's 30. Here we're at 40 summons. 40 pity. Hopefully we get her early. If not, hopefully we win the 50-50 so I don't have to spend a large amount of money. I've already spent a very large amount of money this month so far. I would prefer not to have to spend more. Hey, Luca. Hey, a Lynx. That's off banner, right? Oh, March. 3 4-stars. We'll take it. Yeah, that's off banner. All right, 50 pity. So I do dislike MC new outfit give it in the main story, but after I went through the story, I kind of love it. Yeah, their Yunkui Summit outfit isn't my preferred outfit of theirs, but I still think it's pretty cool. Another light cone. Speaking of Black Swan Yuri, never forget the Akron Black Swan Yuri. All right, 60 pity. Nothing so far. But we're getting kind of lucky with the 4-stars. Which, I mean, I'll take, because that's more summoning currency, right? Hey, Gallagher. How's it going, man? And 70 pity, and after this, we'll transition to doing singles. Nothing early, so hopefully we win the 50-50. Gallagher once again. Can I get a second one? I'll take a second Luca. I'll take a March. 3 4-stars again. We take those. Okay, so now we're at 70 pity. We're very close to soft pity, which means we'll be going one by one. So this should be 71. Nothing there. 72. Nothing there. 73. 74. And finally 75, and we are at soft pity. So hopefully we don't take too long here to get her. This next pool or the next couple of pools would be preferable. We definitely don't want to get to 80, but I mean, hey, anything goes. All right, 76. That wasn't it. 77. Not it. 78. Huh? Not yet. Oh, but we did get a Luca. 79. Ooh. Dahlia making us go to 80, but she can make up for it, but if we win the 50-50. 80. Ooh, 81. Ew. Ew. There we are. All right. If we win the 50-50, all is forgiven. So hopefully, cross your fingers, knock on wood. All the superlatives. Or superstitions, not superlatives. Break. Oh, that's preservation. Ugh. This is not going well. Do I have Fushwen, or was that brand new? I think I have her already. Let's take a look. Well, we got super lucky on Cyrene, and evidently that used up all of my luck for the next couple of months or the next couple of summoning sessions, unfortunately. Wrong purple. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Suki, yeah, you got her instead of Cyrene, I think. No. I won every 50-50 on Cyrene, which I think of as Hyacinth, Suki. We lost 50-50 to Hyacinth, and we got Fushwen. Cyrene, I got super lucky on. It is weird how unlucky I get on well, not every single one. I have my moments every once in a while, right? They're rare, but I do get lucky every once in a while. But generally, I'm fairly unlucky, right? But we do get these moments where I get super super lucky, like even luckier than most people get lucky on summoning sessions for. And it's only on those like most important characters to me. It's like I got super lucky on Firefly. You guys didn't see my initial Firefly summons back in Pentacone, but Goldston can testify. Got super lucky on Firefly, and the ones that I've gotten super lucky on this channel have been Evelyn and Cyrene. So, like two of the most important characters to the channel and to me, are the I got lucky on. So it is, I get lucky when it counts. Is what I'm trying to say. So, yes, it was Hyacinth. It is coincidence if Fu Xuan as your loss. Yeah, but looks like Fu Xuan is still the one that comes to me most often. Well, actually, I think Zila. I have Ichu. I think I have Ichu Zila. I'll have to check though. I still don't have Blade. I'd like to get Blade. Can I lose to Blade, please? Anyway, we have him, right? Yeah, we have him here, not owned. Ooh. So, anywho. Or Himiko. I would like to get Himiko E6 because I just love Himiko. Okay, so, well, we are going to keep going. Back to the 10 pools. Hopefully we get her early. Nothing there. But like I said, we're going to get her. We're going to get her. It's just a matter of whether I have to spend money or not. Only silence remains. Probably one of the light cones we want least. Alright. 20. I mean, it's guaranteed within 90. Indeed. Indeed. And odds are that we're not going to be summoning for any of the 4.x characters. None of the designs really kind of captured me from the silhouettes, aside from potentially Himiko's. So... so I can save up some there. Gallagher. We've gotten lucky on the 4 stars, though. We've gotten a lot of 4 stars. 30 pity. Ooh, is this gonna be a... oh, shit, I didn't mean to skip. Well, hey, Gallagher. I kind of got impatient, I think, and I was like, all right, we're gonna keep this going. 40 pity. Are we gonna go to a double soft pity on Dahlia? Oh, really making me work for it, huh? They said, "All right, we gave you luck on Cyrene. That's enough. You know, don't get too high on yourself." This is 40, right? Yeah, 40. Ooh, I'll take that. I'm very happy about that. Thank you very much. Hey, March. Damn, good pool. That's something to get excited about. Hell yeah. 50, right? 50 pity? Oh shit, we're out of jades. So let's go to resource redemption. We probably have enough. Yeah, we have 19 here. Oh, we might not have to spend money. Depending on how, if we can get just a little bit, if we can get a few more 4 stars, we might not have to spend money. DDD disguise 5-star, honestly. Suki, for me, skip the whole 4.x patch. You're gonna skip all of 4.x? God damn, Suki. I can't. I know that I will be summoning on at least a few characters. But yeah, Elation as a path doesn't interest me as much as Remembrance in Amphorius. So, but yeah, I'm hoping they design characters that I can be like, okay, I'm good, right? Because like every character in Amphorius, I was like, I want you. So, anyway, we've got a few more pools. Looks like we're going to a double soft pity here. I think this is 50. You're happy with Castoris? Well, I'm very happy with Castoris as well, Suki, and the whole Pink Girls team. Hey, March. Yeah, we really want to get lucky with 4 stars here. But it looks like we only got 1 this time, which is unfortunate. Okay, then we're at 60. Yeah, 60. And we need 1 more 10 pool to get to I can't speak today. To get to 70. Which means we have to find a couple of 4 stars here or find Jades elsewhere. Hey Gallagher, good to see you. Can I get another? Can I get another Gallagher? Doesn't look like it. A lot of marches. Yeah, we have gotten a lot of marches. And a decent amount of Gallaghers as well. So we should be able to get Chu here. Is that enough to go for another summon? Does this bring us to 70? Yes, okay. So this brings us to 70, I think. Yep. And we're going to have to find 5 more summons. The Dahlia really just took everything from us. She took it all. No, yeah, exactly. I had the same exact experience with Hyacinth. Double pity. Oh, hey, another March, technically. No other 4 stars. Oh, Gallagher, perfect. But yeah, unfortunate that we got unlucky on Dahlia. Like, this is really going to be difficult for us to summon. I'm definitely going to have to spend money in 4.x, I think. Hopefully, the early 4.x characters aren't, you know, that exciting to where I have to really kind of spend a lot of money if I want to get multiple characters. The good news is that it's going to be a while till we get to 4.x. So we've got 8 weeks. 8 weeks to save for anything we want in 4.x if it ends up catching our attention. So, okay, one other thing that we could do is we have a 16 standard banner summons. So we could try to get 4 stars from here. So let's do that really quick. Okay, we got a Zhu Yi. We'll take that. And then we'll do the singles here. We did get another 4 star, but it was unfortunately a Lycone. And it was Arlen. Probably my least favorite character this entire game. I feel like Arlen is a lot of people's least favorite characters in the game. Okay. So, let's see how many summons we have. We're going to grab this as well. I don't think this gives us any summons, right? Okay, it doesn't give us any summons. Let's go here. Nope. Right here. We've got 3 more. We've got 3 tries and a dream. That doesn't take us to soft pity though. So we have basically 3 summons to pull hurtful odds. So this is 71. 72. And 73. The Dahlia really making us work for it. All right, well, like I said, we're getting her. And we're going to have to do a very particular investigation. So if you will excuse me. If you will excuse me. And we're actually going to go far into this one. There we go. We did something here. We did something here. The Dahlia has won, unfortunately. She has bested us in our summoning session. And so we're back. You know, just took a little intermission there, brief break, and oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Interesting, right? Where'd that come from, Suki? Where did that come from? We'll pull just enough to get her. So let's go ahead. Let's do like 2,000. Just kind of keep it even. 2020, that works. Okay. So we only need a few here. We're probably gonna get this in just a couple of summons here very soon. That was 74. This is 75. And then hopefully this doesn't take us to 80 again. Hopefully we don't go all the way to 80. If we do go to 80 on, so this is 76. If we go to 80 on constants, that might be the worst luck that I've ever had on a character. There we go. Okay. Didn't quite go to 80 yet. I think still the worst luck I've ever had on a character is when I summoned for Topaz. I didn't summon for Topaz at 1.x because I actually, when Topaz came out, there, she's home. Look, she took a while, but we brought her home. We had to do something quite particular to bring her home, though, unfortunately. So, but when I summoned for Topaz on her Penacony rerun, and that was rough. That was like double pity, 82, and I think 80. Like I got a 5-star on 82, lost to 50-50, then I went all the way back to 80, and then I got Topaz. So yeah, that was rough. So Dahlia, almost there. Dahlia fucking screwed us for sure. But thankfully, I make good money. So I'll talk about this for a little bit. I make enough money to where I can spend on this game fairly comfortably. Like, I spend money on this game, I could spend more and still be somewhat comfortable. Like, it's not something that will like destroy my bank account. And I can still save money even after spending money on Star Rail. So if I really wanted to, I could play closer to like how Goldston plays. Like I could get Eidolons on every character. I could probably go up to like E1 or E2 on each character. But it would start to affect me financially if I did that a little bit. So I choose not to. I don't like to spend money on Star Rail. I would prefer not to. Like, but every once in a while, like I'm having a good time. Like we're having a good time. I'm having a good time tonight. I'm in a good mood. I got unlucky. I'm not exactly depressed, right? So, Suki, good news. You probably use Dahlia often with Firefly. Oh, we're certainly going to use Dahlia often with Firefly. That's the whole reason I pulled her. Firefly is my favorite character in this game. One of my favorite characters of all time. No reason to pull this character unless you're not going to use her with Break. Okay, well, she's here. Let's go ahead and get her leveled up. And then we'll kind of see... We'll kind of see if I decide to get her Lycone or not.
The flame flickers ever stronger.
Suki, I spend IRL money on characters I love to use and connect with. That's more than fair. That's more than fair, Suki. I mean, I did the same thing. I had to spend a little bit of money on both Firefly and Cyrene, even though I got super lucky with them. Actually, no. I didn't have to spend money on Cyrene. I just got impatient because I didn't want to go around getting Jades. Because I was literally like one summon away from getting Cyrene E2. So I didn't need to go get Jades via the shop. I could have easily gotten them by just like going to get chests. But I got impatient. Okay. 70.
The flame flickers ever stronger.
Very nice. And 80. 80. We're getting there. Suki, despite Dahlia may be unlucky, but not at the same time because you most likely play her with Firefly, comp during story. It's a good investment. Oh yeah. I mean, I got unlucky from like a by a definition perspective. But I wouldn't have summoned on Dahlia if I didn't know that, she was going to be valuable to my account. I will never summon on a character purely because for gambling purposes. Every time I summon for a character in any gacha game, I'm summoning for a very specific reason. Like, I think, they're really cool from a story perspective. I like their character a lot. Maybe they're really good for my account from a gameplay perspective. Or they're fucking hot. If they're attractive, then that definitely helps. I've gotten to a point in my life where I play a lot of gacha games, right? And I have built up, my mental, willpower, and I've built up my maturity to a point to where I know where to stop, when to stop, and how far I can go. I when I was younger, when I was in college, at one point I did have a very small kind of like forming gambling addiction. A large part due to a gacha game. And I did end up spending quite a bit of money at one point. And that experience taught me not to do the same thing again. So I don't ever feel like I've ever gotten to a point where I'm gambling in gacha games and it's dangerous behavior. If it ever gets to that point, I thankfully have friends and family that, are very, supportive, and they keep me in check. So, all right, back to the Dahlia. We want to make sure to like her here. Suki, for me and ZZZ, me focusing on rerun banners, planning to get Mindscapes for them, Vivian high priority, then Yuzuha, then Miyabi. Very cool, Suki. Very, very cool. No, my priority in Zenless is just to get as many characters that I like. Like, I feel like with ZZZ, I don't necessarily want Mindscapes on any characters. Like, the only character that I would potentially want to get Mindscapes on is Evelyn. And honestly, I probably would have gotten Mindscapes for Evelyn on her rerun that came out just a few months ago, right? If Evelyn's Mindscapes were better, her Mindscapes are pretty mediocre, unfortunately. Like, if they actually made a big difference, I might get, Evelyn M2. But Evelyn's Mindscapes are pretty much nothing. So, didn't want to spend money just to get a small marginal increase in gameplay reason. Fair, yeah. So, the next summoning session in Zenless that we'll do will probably be for Yeshingguan. Because she's a Void Hunter, right? We have to get Void Hunted. Okay, let's go ahead and pop open Pride one here. Because I would like to see if Constance has a page up. Constance. Firefly T.0.5 again. Very nice. Oh, she does have a page, but nothing's here yet. I wanted to see Trace priority. Okay. Well, thankfully, I think I have enough to just fully max her out. Wait. Oh, fuck me. I maxed out her basic. God damn it. I did the thing where I was like, okay, I had a quick level up on. Fuck. Well. Alright, it is what it is. I still think I have enough to max her out. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Dahlia, fully maxed out. I guess Dahlia's basic attack will do a decent number of damage. That's funny because I think Dahlia is gonna be the only character that I have maxed. Oh, no, wait. I have Cyrene maxed out as well. I think. Let me check. Oh, Aglaya as well. I think I have Aglaya maxed out. Yeah, I have Aglaya maxed out. That's on purpose, by the way. I maxed her out on purpose. I think I have Cyrene maxed out. Yeah, and do I have Evernight maxed out? No. There's someone else I have Hyacinth maxed out. So yeah, I have 4 characters now, I guess, with Constance that are fully Trace maxed out. So, okay. So let's take a look at Constance. Where is she? Here we go. All right, what Lycone? Oh wait, no, Pride one isn't up yet, right? Come on, reload. Let's go. Oh wait, I thought it actually came up, but no, I got excited. I could watch this guide, I guess. But I don't want to watch a YouTube video. I want to do it now. We could do relics. So she runs just the same 4-piece set as Firefly and all the other break characters. But she runs we can set this. Yeah, go ahead. No, not you. So she runs HP body, right? I think she runs HP body. She runs speed boots. Interesting. Definitely doesn't run this. We'll have to get something new there. And ER, not surprised. Or break effect. So she runs she wants HP percentage or defense percentage? Really? Really? Is that true? I could understand HP percentage, not defense percentage. She doesn't scale off defense at all, right? Hold on. Okay. I need to remember that she does have a follow-up attack. Wait, does she? Oh no. Here we go. Huh. She doesn't scale off HP at all. What am I saying? Well, what do we do? What do we do? What Lycone options does she have? I do have this for defense decrease. I could put her on, what's it called? What I have, oh wait, no, I was gonna say I could put her on the Harmony one, but I'm wondering what to do. Well, actually, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and stop there because we're 45 minutes in and I feel good. Okay. Well, not necessarily our best summoning session. In fact, probably the very worst summoning session that I've ever done on stream. So unfortunate, but that's how it goes, right? Thankfully, you know, I'm able to afford a more lucrative play style of this game. So obviously, if you cannot afford said lucrative play style of Star Rail or any gacha game, please don't spend money on gacha games if you're not absolutely sure that you can do so. Gacha games are very predatory. They can be very destructive. Trust me, I know. So if you want a character or you would like to get a character and you can afford it, go ahead and do so. All power to you. If you know in your heart of hearts that you cannot afford a character, please do not fall into the trap. Spend your money wisely. It's just a video game. Let me say that again. It's just a video game. So be very careful. Every time I spend money on stream, I always feel like I have to say something. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Just realized that that I had YouTube chat closed the entire time, so my bad, but thankfully it doesn't look like anyone came in. So yeah, save your money. Use it for better things. Use it to go spend time with family and friends, to go on trips, to save for retirement. That's what you should save your money for. Use for emergencies. If you don't have emergency fund, please have an emergency fund. Like, this is not where you should be spending your money. It is a last ditch thing. So, but yeah, fun stream. Suki, thanks you so much for coming in. Golden, appreciate you coming in for just a little bit there at the end. Well, not at the end, towards the middle. Tomorrow we will run through the 3.8 story. Should be exciting to see Firefly again. Really, really cool that she's going to be back in the story and be important. Black Swan seems to have an important role. Always down for more Black Swan. And obviously, Constance Dahlia is going to get a significant amount of focus. And she seems like a very interesting character. So I'm excited to see what her whole deal is. So, Suki, hope to see you there if you can make it. If you can't make it tomorrow, perfectly okay, my friend. No worries. We'll probably be starting as soon as I can get out of work, which will probably be around 5 to 5:30 Central Standard Time. So that'll be around the time where we get started, and we'll be doing the whole thing. We'll be going from start to finish. Apparently, it's a bit longer than what I expected, so that'll be fun, and should be a good time. So hope to see you guys there. Hope you have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be. And take care, guys. I will see you again next time. Peace late.